We are live. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Canadian Guy here, and we are back with the Spyro Reignited trilogy. And yes, I didn't expect to stream Spyro today. Seriously, it was not my plan. I promise you, it was not my plan. So today I dropped a new video, a very big video that I dropped. And it was talking about Nasty Nork. And as this video was literally uploading, hey, Sketchcraft donated $10 to Super Chat. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, make sure, two of them went through. Make sure it didn't double charge you. Make sure it doesn't charge you, Sketchcraft, because it came through twice for me. It's happened before where 2 Super Chats would go through, but only 1. So just double check. But thank you so much. I appreciate the stream. High fives all around the Spyro fan for keeping the dream sizzling. Of course, we're not letting the dream die. We ain't letting that happen. No. It's not happening today. It's not gonna happen tomorrow. It's not gonna die. So, for those who don't know, as I was uploading this Nasty Nork video, as I was uploading that, Spyro announced officially that Spyro Reignited trilogy sold over 10 million units. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. 10 million units. Spyro has sold over Spyro Reignited, not the Spyro franchise, not the original. I'm talking strictly Reignited. Sold 10 million units. That is absolutely astounding. That is absolutely amazing. That is so good. And to me, that it blows my mind. It does blow my mind. 10 million units. Like amazing and well deserved. Also, for those who don't know, hey, Midas became a $2 member. Thank you so much, Midas, for being a constant awesome supporter of the channel. Yeah, over 10 million. Yowie, wowie. Right, Activision, tell your team to give us the purple boy. Yeah, no kidding, right? Purple lad. We want the purple lad. So it is. Oh my gosh, get a little super chat train going. We're not going to let the dream die. I know. They also announced that they released the entire Spyro Reignited trilogy soundtrack on Spotify. Now, I think there are some tracks missing still. I think there's some legal issues with some of them too. So some of them may not be on there, but the majority from what I saw. I know the first and second game. The third game might have some problems because I think there's some discrepancy there. I'm not 150%. Don't quote me on that. I might be I might be very much wrong on that. Okay. We got 2 $5 donations that came through as well. Give me 1 second to send out this alert, and then we shall begin. So I am absolutely thrilled to hear about that. I am over the moon to hear that it sold over 10 million units, and I am so happy. I am so thrilled, and let's keep it going, man. Like, let's not let this die. We're not going to let this die. So next week I am going to be streaming Spyro, but what I wanted to do this week is I just finished Ripto's Rage, and I barely get to play Year of the Dragon. So I thought, you know what? Let's do Year of the Dragon. Let's stream Year of the Dragon. Hannah Vincent donated $10 to Super Chat. Thank you so much, Hannah. As always, such a great supporter, such a grand supporter. Thank you so much for you guys helping out. I really do appreciate that. Charles E donated $1. PS5 XS port of Reignited, please. Bro, I would die. I would be so happy to be able to just play Spyro with a on my PlayStation 5 and it be like 60 FPS and, you know, render distance, not poop. That's, you know, that would be absolutely fantastic. I would absolutely adore that, and I would be tickled pink to be able to do that, to be able to play the original, the Spyro Reignited on the PS5. That would be so good. Now, I do want to preface one small, tiny thing when it comes to Spyro 4. Hey, Darius Baker donated $2 super chat. I bought the Reignited Trilogy because of you. Well, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I appreciate that. That is awesome. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm happy to hear that I was the reason why you bought it. I just broke it. Thank you so much, Elena.
Get her! Stop her!
You guys are all way too generous. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, Tiffany, how's it going? Oh, there's so many donations coming in. Toya's donated $5 to Streamlabs. Yes, Spyro! Here's some fuel. Coffee to keep you going. Fuel into the donation train, and the conductor sipping some coffee. Choo choo. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. So I will. So I want to speak about Spyro 4 in 1 second. 1 second. I don't think I missed any donations, but there's a lot coming in. Again, thank you so much. Thank you, Hannah, for the $10, Charlie for the $1, Toya's Boy for the $5, Elena for the $2, and Darius for the $2. If I missed anything, whew.
Where are the eggs?
The holes came out on the other side of the dragon world. We found some of the eggs, but they were too heavy to carry back.
The other side of the world?
The Forgotten Realms. Spyro, you'll have to go. Nobody else can fit down the holes.
Yeah, come on, let's go!
Find the eggs and bring them back, Spyro. You're our only chance.
You got it!
Mr. Bador donated £5 for Super Chat. Hi, CG. 10 million sold for Reignited. Well deserved. Whenever it gets announced, bring on Spyro 4. That Spyro 1 main track is fantastic. Yes. Also, there is a track that was unused in Reignited. To my knowledge, it's unused. And it's on the Spotify track, which is the Spyro 1 intro music that we have not heard before. It's definitely different. It has like Spanish guitar. It's got like, Spanish guitar, just like, it's all very cool. So I'm going to say one thing about Spyro 4, and there's one thing that has happened before, but what we gotta do is we want to try to look out for any nods or hints towards Spyro 4. I am just a little nervous because if I remember correctly, last year, Crash celebrated his 25th anniversary. It was a fun, big thing, and we didn't get a Crash Rumble announcement, but we did get a Crash Rumble tease. So, it's possible that we get a Spyro 4 tease. I don't expect a Spyro 4 announcement next week. Don't expect that. I wouldn't expect a Spyro 4 announcement next week.
Spyro.
A tease, definitely. And if there is a tease, a very subtle low-key tease, then
You're the one
again,
in charge of
looking at
rescuing the
everything.
eggs, huh? How sad. Look here, Dragon. If you know what's good for you, you'll turn around and crawl back into that hole you came through. Those eggs belong to us now, and I've hidden them in places you'll never find in 1,000 years.
Sure.
Besides, even if you could find any eggs, our expertly trained armies would hunt you down and take them back. Do I make myself clear? If I find you here again, I am going to be very angry, and you won't like me when I'm angry.
I don't like you now, so. So, thank you so much, MD Switchy, you've been a member for 9 months. Hey, Canadian guy, how many spirals does it take to toast an ass in New York? I don't know, how many? So, I want to be hopeful, and I am just a trusted leaker. Okay, who's a trusted leaker? To someone asking about Spyro 4. Okay, who's a trusted leaker? That's what I'm wondering. Like, okay, whomst is. But anyway,
I feel fired up, Pop.
next week is Spyro Community Day, and Spyro officially retweeted the tweet of Spyro Community Day. And I am just over the moon about it. I could not believe it. I could not believe that the official Spyro account logged on and they actually retweeted and commented saying, that Spyro 4, or not Spyro 4, that Spyro Community Day is the thing. And I'm just like, Hi. Hello? Not gonna walk. Oh, there we go. Almost. Hello. Good night, monkey. Ow!
He smacked his face. I'm sorry.
I put it in my nose. Little monkey. Here's hope for Spyro 4 and Banjo read a Jiggy trilogy. Definitely would love to see a comeback for Banjo as well. Not only Spyro retweeted you, but it also retweeted a portal speculating Spyro 4 coming. Did they? The official Spyro. July 7th. Not seeing it. Replies. Yeah, not quite seeing it. I'm not sure where you guys are seeing that, but yeah. How are you reacting to Spyro 4 gets confirmed? Tears. Uncontrollable crying and tears. Any hints on a possible Spyro 4? Right now, I mean, here's the positive thing. I'm gonna say this is that I'll say this. I think it is really, 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 really cool that they're doing this, because they wouldn't be doing this for a franchise that is dead. Air quote. So, thank you so much for the $5. I appreciate that, Hannah. Charles, he donated £2 to Super Chat. How about Rayman the Fistful Trilogy? I mean, didn't they just release a DLC for Sparks of Hope? I mean, I'm sure that's generating a lot of hype and stuff. So I'm wondering if maybe, you know, how well that DLC goes. Maybe they'll do something about it. By the way, I forgot to ask, how is the audio balance? Is the game too quiet? Is it too loud? Am I too loud? I mean, that's by default. Yes, thank you everybody for your support tonight. It is absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. And I am very grateful for all the love and support. Thank you. Ah! Oh, it's terrible, LGBT. I'm sorry. The PlayStation laser betrayed you. Weston Girl donated $20 through Streamlabs. Dude, thank you. Mike, want to be a little quiet? We can change that. We can go, whoop. Try that. Thank you so much, Weston Girl, for the $20. ACG, I know that's been a while, but I hope you are well, man. Here is $20. Wow, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. That is incredibly generous and kind of you. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. By the way, I did say I made a promise last stream, and I'm going to try to carry. I'm going to carry it over this stream. If we do fill the bar tonight, the Streamlabs bar, I will go out as soon as the long weekend is over, and I will get a PO box open, because I know a lot of you have been asking for me to get a PO box open, and I've been wanting to, and I haven't been able to. So now I have made it on my mind that if we fill the bar, I will if we fill the bar, I forgot to talk to Hunter because he's supposed to give me an egg. I will go get that PO box opened that so many of you have asked. So, and I appreciate the love and support, everyone. Thank you so much.
You get the best glide distance.
Yes, Hunter. I was playing Spyro 1 yesterday, collecting footage for the video, so I forgot that I have the hover. What about PS5 port of Reignited being announced, CG? That would be awesome. I would be happy. I would be thrilled with that too. Stream gameplays down to 30 FPS from my end. Not seeing that. Here's a hug and high five from me, Kia. We love watching your streams and videos. Aw, thank you. Always love the support from you guys. How's the wee little baby? No, I am so grateful. Love today's Spyro. Thank you, Alchavizi. Yeah, today's Spyro video, I wanted to ask you guys, what did you guys think of like the production value behind that? There's still some things that I want to fix. There's still some adjustments that I want to do. I know that there's some things that can be improved, but overall, I love being able to just grab like different models and being able to use the native animations and just present them to you. So, oh yeah, I finally watched it and I loved it. Hey, that's great. I thought it was really good. Sweet. I'm very happy to hear that. I was so nervous uploading that video. He's trying to crawl, but he scoots backwards. Yeah. My son did what I like to call the gremlin crawl. It was the one leg up, one knee down.
Spyro! My, how funny to see you here. Why, I haven't seen you since we defeated Ripto in Avalar. Well, my business went into a slump after you left, so I came here and struck up a nice deal with the local sorceress. Lovely woman she is. Seems to be very
lovely.
Dragons too. I'm getting paid a fortune to keep Sheila the kangaroo locked up. This pesky animal must have been causing a lot of trouble for that poor sorceress. I suppose I could accidentally let the kangaroo escape if you were to pay me, say, a small fee.
A small fee. No thanks.
Don't worry, Spyro. Sheila won't stay in jail forever. The sorceress is thinking about having her executed next Thursday.
Next Thursday. Don't worry, guys. She can wait. We can wait. We can wait before we save her. We got time. I'm just kind of collecting myself because today was an unexpected surprise kind of a day. There was a lot of feelings today. There was a lot of feelings today.
I'm getting paid a fortune to keep Sheila the cat. Ah, Spyro, I love your. I hope you appreciate this favor I'm doing in letting you out.
That's good of you, mate. No hard feelings, eh?
Right. After all, I'm just doing my job.
Yeah.
Rip. Yes, Spyro month. Ah!
Name's Spyro.
Never thought I'd see one. You dragons used to rule this entire world, you know? Then all of a sudden you left. Poof.
Dragons used to live here?
Didn't you know?
They say it was over 1,000 years ago, I think.
And they just left?
Yeah. And the weird thing is, after they left, all the magic in the world just sort of went with them.
Right. After all, I'm just doing my
They say
yeet.
used to have magic coming out of the wazoo. Flying ships, singing forests, wishing stones, you name it. But when the dragons left, it all just dried up.
Is that why some of the portals don't work?
Yeah, they're starting to fade out too, one by one. Well, I gotta get back home and do some damage control. Come visit anytime you like.
Do you think Spyro will be announced at VGA? I hope so. I really hope so. Because,
Thanks again, Spyro. Now I have to find out what that
Like, here's the thing.
has done to my home while I was locked up.
Here's the thing.
Hiya, Sheila. While you were gone, a bunch of Rhinox kicked us out of our houses.
The thing
It's
is,
okay, though.
is that
Bobby, Pete, and I are
they
well
know that they're playing with Spyro fans. They know that. They know that they are pulling on the heartstrings. They know it, and they know what happens when they don't follow up. So I got a feeling that why am I not doing my jump thing? What the heck? Hold on. Is there something wrong with my controller? There we go. Because you can just hold it, right? Or do I have to tap it right when... Is there something with my controller? Did I push something? Okay, that's weird. My Turtle Beach Xbox controller does not like Sheila for some reason. Because I remember that you could just hold it, right? Couldn't you? I swear you could just hold it. No, I know there's that, but just I'm used to, like, I was almost certain that you could just hold the jump button. Yeah, no, 2024 has to be where we genuinely...
home at last. Here,
2024 has to
make
be
an omelet. I
something.
think
There
you
has to be
deserve it
something
more.
in 2024. Man, I feel like I'm living a lie. I swear you could hold it. There we go. So, but anyway, I am excited. I am excited, and I really want there to be a Spyro 4 so bad. And my personal opinion is I don't think that they would do this big old celebration and all these things if nothing was coming. Hey, Cartoon Gamer, how's it going, man? And that's what I mean. It's just like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense that if Activision views it as like, oh yeah, this is just a dead IP, why would it turn around and be like, yeah, here you go, here's the 25th anniversary, we're going to do some art for it, here's some stuff. It tells me that Activision has value to the game. And because they have value, it means that the likelihood of a, you know...
Take this egg and smash it on Billy's house, okay? I need to get him back for the last time he butted me off the cliff.
Yeah, I remember that. That was nuts. If they do a Spyro 4, there has to be a gag about Enter the Dragonfly. There has to be. They have to have a gag of some sort. Like, maybe... I already know what the perfect gag would be. You could have, like, in a homeworld, you could have, like, whatever homeworld you have, you could have, like, a puppet show by the denizens there. They're doing, like, a funny little cute puppet show, and one of the hand puppets is Hunter, and it's the Muppet Hunter. The whoa! It's literally just a Muppet, a hand puppet, and they're just reenacting bits from, like, Enter the Dragonfly.
Rhinox have taken over. You'll remember how to stomp, don't?
Oh no, not the Muppet. Oh yes, absolutely the Muppet. Muppet Coco. I think come the tomatoes. I still don't understand the context. Okay, so I'll explain the context to Muppet Coco. So you know how you saw all those animations in that video today? I found a program called F-Model Viewer, which allows me to be able to view models in any Unreal game that I want on the PC. And so because I can view any, and I can look at animation stuff, but what's funny is that I can load up a model that, and then throw the animation of something that is not like belonging to the model onto it. So I thought for fun, what would happen if I threw one of Crash's animations on Coco and see how it would look. And it produced this warped caricature of Coco that looked like a Muppet. So I was wheezing. I was just, come on, why am I am having problems with this controller. So forgive me about my Sheila gameplay and it not looking great. Unfortunately, this controller doesn't like Sheila for some reason. Like, I'm doing the jump, and I feel like my my controller is sticking a little bit. I have hope for Spyro. In fact, like, the fact that they are like teasing it now, and they're like bringing the channel is back and everything, and it all looks really good. No problem, Milk Dud. Thank you so much. Yeah, there we go. Yes, Muppet Coco is on Twitter. Can't wait for, I have a special video put together for a Spyro community. Oh, I can't wait. I cannot wait. I can't wait to see everyone's videos, creations. I'm so excited for next week. I'm also terrified because I have so much work I have to do on my community day video. I have so much work, it's obnoxious, and I have to get it all done, and I'm terrified. I'm scared to be able to get it done in time. I'm like, it has to get done. Should put Coco on Dinko or Cortex. Oh gosh. It's gonna be terrifying. I gotta cook up some memes. Yes! Memes are always great. There we go. Alright, let's get...
Thanks for the help, Sheila. Ooh, you
Oh,
can
yeah.
have this egg I found in my house.
It's Nan! For Nan at your business. Thank you so much for the $2, Hannah Vincent. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody, for your kindness and support. You guys are just absolutely amazing, and I couldn't ask for a better viewer base, to be a part of a better community. I'm so grateful. Thank you. All right, give me a second here. Excuse me. And let's start there. There we go. So yeah, if it looks like I'm taking a second to start each level, I am. What I'm doing is I'm creating a video library of all of like the levels and stuff organized, because I'm a chaotic mess, and even though I have talked about Spyro for years and years, I have never compiled a complete playthrough. If you look at my video files, it's genuinely a mess. It is genuinely just a mess of footage everywhere. And so I'm finally like, you know what? I think I really need to sit down and make a library. And that's what I'm doing. So I'm creating a library of actual footage that is not obnoxious and insane and give anybody who has any sort of OCD panic attacks. Charles E donated $1 through Streamlabs. Just imagine Tom Kenny and Greg Berger show up during the community. So Tom Kenny is known for his lack of presence on social media. He is renowned. But Greg Berger's possible. Muppet Coco is not cursed. It's a blessing. Listen, I'm even considering about making Muppet Coco an emoji on the channel. I might just do that. I'm thinking about it. We might have enough members to unlock more emojis, so we might make Muppet Coco an emoji. If people want it, of course. Blurst emoji.
This Rhinoc is too big to charge. You'll have to flame him using the attack button.
You need Muppet. No, an emoji on the it's Muppet Coco's already an emoji in the Discord server. No, that's already. I can only have a limited number of emojis on YouTube, and I might make one of those emojis Muppet Coco. And I think it would just be glorious. Glorious! Darius Baker has become a $2 member. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. If we do a Coco emoji, you'll get access to it because you're a member. Ah, camera froze. Frozen camera. Give me a second. Yeah, that's also going to be the next bloody thing is going to be CGE's Broken Equipment Fund, because of course it all just wants to go at once. It's not like, oh, one thing goes and then you have to get another thing, a year later. No. It's like everything's running fine and then everything is not running fine. It's like, great, awesome, 10 out of 10. I love it. It's so good. Great. Amazing.
I feel fired up, Bob.
I just love having equipment have technical difficulties and not work. It makes my day all the better. It makes everything such it makes each day such a nice, happy existence. Whoop, grab that. I do wish that they would create, like, you know, I think it would be really cool if they created a like a brand of Microsoft computers that were tailored to editing. Like, that's it. Like, that they're tailored to editing. That's what they do. They're workhorse stations, and not just because every single time you go to get a workhorse station, it has to be also a gaming station. It has to be a big epic MLG gamer station. Did I miss? I'm sorry. Blame Frank emoji when? I would have to figure out how to make a decent Blame Frank emoji. We would have to try to figure that out, but that is a possibility. Because you have to, with how YouTube emojis work, you can't just have like an unlimited support. Like Discord has so many emoji slots, it's obnoxious. But unfortunately, YouTube's like you can only have a certain number, and then as you gain more members, you can get more slots for more emojis. There is a Frank emoji on the Discord server. That there is. Whoa, 10 million units sold. Yes. Spyro sold 10 million copies. And I just want to see the face of the people that were saying that Spyro failed, Spyro was bad, Spyro didn't sell well, so clearly that's what happened. 10 million units. And I just want to say, what's up? 10 million units sold. $10 million. Just trying to grasp that number. It's... You love to see it, man. You love to see it. It's such an awesome thing to see. And I can't wait. I can't wait.
Hey, Spyro. There are Rhinox everywhere.
Hey, Nixion! How have you been? Thank you so much for the $2. Hell, since you've been in quite a while. It has. I know that I've been streaming a lot of Rumble recently, and I know some people have been mixed about that. Someone fill up this bar so I can send this man a cool collectible. Oh. Thank you, I appreciate that. Thank you, everybody. Yes, so for those who don't know, if the bar fills, I open up a P.O. box. Il Paradox with a Spyro statue. Oh. Now I'm intrigued. No, it's not. It's not, you know, donating means you get your message read. No, it's not that. Sorry, my nose was itchy. It's that obviously I'm going to read every single donation. Every single one. You know, I'm going to read it. There are some chats that I do read, but there are, you know, right now there's over 130 people here and a lot of people chatting, right? And I also have to try to pay attention to the game too, right? So, because no one wants to have me sit here reading all day and playing like a banana, right? Some people, they genuinely want to watch the game. Right? Not good, unfortunately. I lost my mother earlier this year, and my dad has been in the hospital a few times, once for heart surgery, so just, yeah, free time has not been a thing. You know what? I am very sorry. I remember when my brother was in and out of the hospital as well, so I sympathize, and I get an idea of what you're going through. You know, I hope the best of health for your father, and my condolences to you and your family for the passing of your mother. So I'm sorry to hear your loss, but the one thing that I can say that I hope is that this stream helps a little bit. It helps you be able to kind of just relax a little bit and be able to just, you know, yeah. Yes, I also hold a Q&R at the end of every single stream where I ask everybody, where it opens up for Q&R or questions for anyone to ask.
What? Marco sent you here. I've got a restraining order against him.
I don't think so. I think you can be on mobile too. Does Hannah Vincent, does any of the mods have a link to becoming a member? I think you can do it through your phone too. I stink. It's over there. That's right. Schmack. And of course, you know, we got the data mines as well, you know, with Spyro potentially coming to Rumble and all that stuff. I think that that's going to be super cool. Come on. I apologize. My controller is not working with me, so I apologize if it's as I'm playing Sheila, if it looks like I'm struggling, because if I've never played this game before. This is my controller that I use for my computer seems to be a little funky right now. It's doing the you know, the funky chicken, if you know what I mean.
Hi, Spyro.
Oh, it's gonna be nothing but Spyros. Like, I got a feeling Toys for Bob is going to be like, we can't balance Spyro because everybody's playing Spyro, and because it's Spyro versus Spyro, we can't balance it. There you go, grab those. So probably after the skateboard challenge, I feel the need to grab some water. So I will do that because I am feisty. But let's get to an hour first before I take my first break.
Thanks for the help, but I think I could have worn him down sooner or later.
Spyro definitely going to be a scorer. Ripto a booster, and maybe Laura a booster. I'm trying to think. If Alora's a booster, that would balance. Would it balance it? Yeah. Would it? Blocker and booster, right? So yeah, if you made, it would almost balance it.
I'm sorry. That was the ugliest chicken I've ever seen.
So yeah, you got 4 blockers, 3 boosters, and 3 scorers right now. So if you had 2 boosters, 1 scorer, that would literally bring complete balance to the roster. Because it would be 4 and 4. Or no, it'd be 4 and 5. I don't know. I don't know. Math, my brain is not working right now. I've had a long day today. Today was a, you know, I didn't sleep much last night. I was up all day editing. I was tired. I've been in and out of car dealerships for the past 2-3 days. I don't even want to get into that. Sent you a curse message. Okay, let me finish the skateboard challenge, and then I will read the cursed message. I've been having a lot of car problems recently, so it's just like great, awesome. 10 out of 10. That's what we needed. 4 scores, 4 blockers, 5 boosters. Okay, so even... Yeah, so it seems like there's always going to be some bit of unevenness, a little bit. Great video today. Thank you, Milk Dud. Yes, I was very, very nervous about today's video. There's some things that I look at and I'm like, oh, I could have tweaked this, I could have adjusted that. But on the whole, for my very, very, very first video of that style, using the tool that I used, I was very happy with it. I was very happy with it. I was very impressed with it. I can't wait to... But I'm also excited because, like, if that was my first video using that tool... Right? What's it going to be like 5, even 10 videos from now, right? I'll tell you what. That the Nork Army, oh dear, the Nork Army composites. Oh, I hope to see you back later, Hannah Vincent. Thank you so much for stopping by. That Nork Army composites. Whew, my computer did not like that. The Nork Army composite single-handedly made me realize that my processor was having problems. The Nork Army scene with Nasty Nork like looking over his troops. That was, my PC was just like, nah, bruh, nah, I ain't doing this. I'm like, yes, you are. It's like, nah, I'm done. I'm tapping out. I'm like, no, you're not. Ow. Surprised it wanted to. You could hear the fans with. And I'm like, man, this thing is gonna take off like a jet engine. And I was like, come on. We're running an i9-10 core. You can do this. You got this. But it turns out my processor is not happy anymore. I think my processor is now officially on strike. My computer has been starting to bog down quite a bit recently. And like I said, I got a quoted price for getting all the new parts and everything for my computer to fix it. And it's like, that will be $1,500. So I was like, I can't do it. Whee. Genuinely though, I would love to get like a mini server. Like, oh gosh, that would be like, if someone told me it was like, yeah, as an overly expensive birthday gift, I'm gonna buy you a mini server. I would be like, ah. And I'd be like, with even the server trays, where I could pull out hard drives and put new ones in. It's like, yes. I'm like, what parts are you looking at? So I'm looking at, I need a new CPU, a new motherboard, and new RAM. What's a mini server? So a server is where you store a bunch of footage, or not just footage, but a whole bunch of stuff.
Go for the course record now.
Let's see if I can go for the course record right away. Typically servers can be, obnoxiously large. To put very, 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 very... Ow. To put it very bluntly, imagine it's a gigantic hard drive connected to an Ethernet cable. I thought servers need business internet. They do need, you don't need business internet. You don't... That's right. Remember we broke it by just, like... Yeah, you can just break it by just doing this over and over again. Oh, Elena, thank you for the $5. I appreciate that. The reason why you can just keep doing this is because the way this game's physics are, you can just get increasingly faster and faster and faster. Thank you so much for the $5 for the computer. Oh, I feel bad because it's like I am having computer problems right now, and I am not thrilled about it. But I appreciate that. Thank you. Ow. But yeah, you can almost just break the game just by doing that. Thank you again for the $5, Elena. I appreciate that. Thank you. Ow. And yeah, you can have them. Can you buy them? Yes, you can. You can buy them. You can buy them off of Amazon. Some of them for the low, low price of $2,000. I'm half joking. Because you have to realize something too. Is that you can't just, like, have a server in it, like, just a regular room and be like, yeah, it should be fine. It's the servers need to have cooling. And that's the problem, is that because they generate a lot of heat, right? And that's why you always hear of, like, server rooms having, like, you know, like air conditioners going on them, blasting them constantly. It's because the room gets hot because of how many little hard drives you got going, essentially. Because of how many are going, it makes it hot, hot, hot. You know that skateboarding comes back in Spyro 4? I hope something like skateboarding comes back. I think that would be super cool. Go, they had like somehow did like surfboarding. That'd be so cool. All right. Super weird. This cinematic was rendered in-game, which is kind of weird. Because all the other cinematics were, like, pre.
Look out, Hunter. It's the
This is rendered in-game.
I've warned you already. This place isn't safe for small dragons and...
Charles shared a photo with me. Hold on one second. That's right.
But I think we can look after ourselves.
Try looking after
Hold on.
Come back when you finish witch school, okay?
Say, is it just me, or is she kind of cute when she's angry?
Charles, he said a blurst image. It's cursed and blessing. It's a curse and a blessing. Here we go. Ready? Hey, Crash. Yeah, she. I love how slowly unhinged this meme is getting. It's barely recognizable. Oh, it's so good. I love it. 11 out of 10. Hey, Crash! Yuck, 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 yuck. Okay. I'm gonna quickly grab a drink real quick. Maybe take a quick pee. I will be right back. What is that? Don't worry about it. It's an abomination. It's a blessing! It's a blessing! back, yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you guys. You guys. Milk Dud donated $72. Someone say donation train. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Milk Dud. Thank you. Tiamat Dragon donated $5 to Super Chat. Did someone say donation train? Man. You guys. You guys always, to this day, still blow me away. Genuinely. I'm just... Thank you. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. So, my wife bought this thing. Look at the size of this thing for a water bottle. Like... I feel like a baby holding it. Like, I can't even get my... I can't even get my hands around it. I feel like a baby holding a bottle. Like, goodness gravy. I mean, it's like, it's your daily water intake. I'm like, I'd hope so. If you drank any more, I would float away. French Coco donated $1. Allô? Moi existe? Yes. Thank you so much for the $1. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Big bottle. Like this is no, like this thing's a weapon. Like, I am not kidding you. If someone came running at me and this thing was even half full or fully full, even half full, if you hit someone with the head on this, they're gonna be Amazon Prime to the afterlife. Like, my gosh. Like a free man, no delivery cost, Amazon Prime, next day shipping to the afterlife. Like, why? Same day shipping. Just bonk. Like, goodness, like, this... But hey. Ooh. French Coco. Would make a very satisfying clang. Be like a clang bonk. Jor L. Jordan just donated $10 through Super Chat. Thank you so much. Hi CG, what's up and how was your day today? I have bad news in regards to the video game industry. There will be a huge decline after 2024 of games paused in production due to the strike occurring soon. So that is definitely an issue. However, so I would say that depends. And here's why. Here's why I say that depends. That in terms of it being a gigantic, delay. And here's the ultimate thing to that. If it's a game that requires very little motion capture, if it's a video game that requires very little motion capture, like Spyro, for example, then voice acting there could be temp voice actors, like the literal developers, just temporary putting the voice acting in until the strike is over. If it's a big motion capture video game, like The Last of Us or God of War or a lot of Sony's games, then the SAG-AFTRA strike is definitely going to cause problems. 100%. So, depending on the game, what you might actually see, funny enough, is more games that are requiring less, shall I say, you might see more games that require less human anatomy. And then when the strike is over, then they bring the voice actors in. 2024 will be the rise of other genres than those not require motion cap, right? So I think that is legitimately a thing that can be accounted for 100%. Paramount's no longer going to make original content. You see, I hear that when someone says that, I'm not sure what they mean. Like, what do you mean by that? Like, are they just going to, what, like, again, I got to ask, what do you mean by they are not going to create original content? What is that defined as? Does that mean that they're going to keep making spin-offs off of the IPs that they're making? Are they not making any new IPs? Are they just not going to be producing any more content and just restreaming content? And I just got off a 25-minute meeting with my union with SAG as negotiations will be happening on September 12th for it. There's been there has to be a 75% rate in order for the strike to be authorized. Okay, so 75% of the people that are like 75% of the industry. Now there is a lot of shall I say there is a lot, yeah, to vote in the ballot. Yes, okay. So in terms of the SAG-AFTRA situation, here is my take. When it comes to the AI stuff, yes, there needs to be legalizing, some legal issues intervened for the AI stuff. That is without a doubt. Artists should, you know, there's not an artist.
Might look the other way if I was distracted, counting gems.
No way, you doofus.
No? What else are you going to do with all those gems? Buy flying lessons? That was a good one.
Oof. So when it comes to the AI aspect, yeah, there needs to be ground rules put down for the AI, especially the voicing. You play on Xbox? No, I'm playing on PC with a Xbox controller. Take care, Conky. So ultimately, when it comes to AI, yeah, that needs to be almost either, especially when it comes to voices and stuff, that needs to be kiboshed. I think that that's something that's like, yeah, no, that's a hard decline. Don't let that be a thing. But then when it comes to residuals, when it comes to streaming content, this is where things get a little complicated. And here's my view, and this is coming from an uneducated person. This is coming from somebody who is not in a union, who hasn't acted, this is coming from somebody who is uneducated. So if you are greatly offended by my take, then don't be, because again, I am coming from an uneducated point of view. But from my point of view, the residuals gets difficult. And the reason why the residuals get so difficult is because when you have a streaming service, there are no ads. There are no ads that they can pay out to the writers and stuff. There are no ads. It is just the monthly subscription. Now, the question that has to be asked first is how much does the company make in subscription services over advertisements? What is the money difference? And how much are they pocketing? So the numbers, first you have to look at the numbers. Secondly, here is where there's another problem. Okay. I just want to pause this for a second because I'm going to be stopped going for the next 10 minutes. So I would rather pause for 2 minutes to get my thoughts out right in one shot. Here's another problem. How TV works is that there are shows that are aired whether you like it or not. So for example, if nobody was watching a channel, the channel is still going to be aired on TV. But if nobody is watching a streaming service, it's not going to be aired. It's on demand. Now, here is where, this is where there's this complexities. And the complexity is that it would then encourage only shows that are, no, that's one aspect, but let me clarify. What would happen is that if I turn on the TV and it's 8 o'clock, my show's on at 9, and I just flick over to the TV and 2.5 Men is on. Now, maybe I don't really care for 2.5 Men or The Simpsons or whatever, just a regular show that's on. But you're like, my show is on in half an hour, and this is the channel it's on. I'll just watch it, right? Or, hey, I'm at a hotel room. I turn the TV on, and, this is what's on, whatever. What's going to happen is that those shows are going to air and get paid, and the writers and all of the people that would get residuals are going to get paid because the show aired, right? But with streaming, if nobody is watching the show, the question becomes, if you put a show on your streaming platform, and let's say very few people are actually watching it, should the residuals go more equal, or where should it be pulled from? Additionally, the other problem is that it would then encourage these corporate people to turn around and only invest shows that they know people are going to binge, and they're not going to take a chance on any shows because they don't want to, unless they know it's going to be a guaranteed hit. So the residuals thing is kind of hard to figure out. The residuals thing is where I'm like, okay, this is where it's tough. How do you split residuals? Right, so it's the would, and here's a genuine question. Would it be better to completely eliminate residuals and just give a higher pay up front? For if it's like, okay, if this is going to air to TV, you get residuals. If this is going to go to streaming, you get paid more for it to go to streaming, but you don't get residuals. Would that be a potential solution? Or how?
Our sun has gone
Yeah.
out. Step on the switch.
Step on the switch. Yeah. Yeah, and the wages. So if we, like I said, would eliminating the residuals but giving a much higher upfront pay be better? Would that fix the problem? Because if it does, then why don't they just do that? Just streamline it. Once you're paid, you don't get residuals. Done. Or is that a no? I have like I said, I have a lot of questions. I have a lot of questions, and this is coming from an uneducated point of view again. So I don't want people sitting here thinking that, you know.
Now that's what I call a sun. Here, you can have this last sun seed as a souvenir. I think it might be
Which
enough, though.
clan would you want to be in for the out of the 5 worlds? What clan? What clan? What clan? I feel like I would be a beast maker. The sun seeds acknowledging the tribal chief. Yeah, they're doing this.
Oh, you activated the bellows. Maybe I can get the cloud generator working again.
You do that, Fluffy.
The Rhinox must have been using this thing to clog up the cloud generator.
Henry. Considering Muppet Coco, you fit that. I think so. I genuinely believe that there is a, you know, I genuinely believe that, oops, missed. I genuinely believe that there is a very good reason as to why they're telling us about the sales now. Because, in my opinion, that was... It might be Toys for Bob literally just being, like, on the pulse when it comes to problems that fans have been expressing and concerns.
Do you want this doodad? It fell out of the belfry.
Where they might be like, hey, people were concerned about the sales. Okay, let's open up about that to try to, you know, calm people down. And okay, and then, oh, people were concerned about this. Let's do this to trying to prime people up. Because in my opinion, why would you open up talking about the sales? Right? Like, to me, that doesn't make sense to me. That doesn't make sense to me. Why would you be like, oh, yeah. Right? Like, it doesn't make sense to out of the blue be like, hey, like the 10 million sales for Crash, we found that out through a, from, what's it called? We found that out from an investor meeting, right? It wasn't like an official press release. It was just an offhanded comment in the boring, you know, finance meetings. And but this was the first, but this time they're like, hey, here is Spyro sold 10 million copies. 10 million. It's like, oh my gosh. CG, your favorite level from each world in Spyro 1. Oh, that's hard. Okay. Dark Hollow. I am terrible with names, so hey, Gaming Pez. Crystal, the ice caves, I'm sorry, I can't remember the glacial. I can't remember the name. Forgive me. Like I said, I've played these games over and over again. My recollection on names are awful. Then from Magic Crafters, I like not High Caves, though it's good. Alpine Ridge is pretty good. We'll go with Alpine Ridge for Magic Crafters. Beast Makers. funny enough, Treetops is really good. I do like Treetops. Dreamweavers is Dark Passage. And then... Twilight Harbor for the North Nexus. Not including, of course, you know, Nasty's loot. Ice Cavern. Treetops is fun. Yeah, once you figure out the pattern, once you got locked down and figured out, Treetops is a blast. Heading over here.
The metal armor those enemies.
You see, I wasn't crazy about Treetops in the original game, but I also wasn't crazy about Beastmakers in the original game either, because in the original game, everything was just green and brown. So it really, you know, Beastmakers was not appealing. Going to Beastmakers was like, wow, this literally looks like the color of death. Like, you know, this literally looks like either the color of death or the aftermath of Taco Bell. Like, it's all bad. It does not look good. And I was never a big fan of the original Beastmakers world in the original PS1. But then Reignited comes along, and they're like, hey, you know what we're going to do? We're going to give Beastmakers the biggest glow up ever and just turn into a beautiful, mystical, swampy bayou, but with, like, even, like, some low-key Aztec, like, ruins in there. And I'm like, geez, all right. Like, all right, Toys for Bob, we see you flexing. We get it. We get it. You turn the poop world into the good world. No, I remember verbally gasping when I saw Beastmakers for the first time. I remember when I got the review code for this game, and it was the first day, and I was playing it. And I was playing, and I was just like, oh, man, this is so... The bar is full. Stanley just donated $294. Thank you. Thank you. The bar is full. Recovering from a cold. Oh, I'm sorry. I got the Mewtwo with the Mightiest Spark. Oh, that's right. That event's going on. I forgot about that. Oh, gosh. I haven't even cracked open Pokemon in a long time. Okay, so first of all, one victory noise for Stanley. Yes. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that means now that the bar is filled, as soon as Labor Day is finished, we are going to go and get the P.O. Box opened. Another victory for both the P.O. Box and Stanley. Dude, thank you. I can't even begin to... Oh... Today's been an emotional day. Oh. Whew. Trying not to cry. Prayers have been answered. Yes. Yes. Okay. So, the P.O. box is now going to get opened. And we're going to go to the bonus bar now. Which means any further income made on this bar goes to this bonus. It's not just going to be called a bonus bar. There is a purpose behind this bar, because I can't, I won't, I won't be able to, literally stream without it. So, oh my gosh, I just can't believe that. We're just going to run this for one day. Sorry, I'm just trying to collect myself. Okay. But that is the future. What do you mean it must be in the future? It is the future. There we go. Okay. So, new tech bar time. Thank you. Yes, the bonus bank is up. So, my computer requires some fixing. It's a little under the weather. Unfortunately, the processor is not happy anymore. And unfortunately, I need a new processor, but it also inclines that I need a new motherboard and new RAM because of that. So because of that it all just cascading, unfortunately, let me play along with those. Go rest for the night now. Take care. Thank you, Stanley. Thank you so much for your kindness and generosity. I can't even fully grasp it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. That was so kind of you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. So, this bar is dedicated to making sure that we maintain the computer not blowing up. It's not an entirely new rig, but it's practically a new rig. I don't have to buy a new graphics card, which is that was the expensive part. But we don't have to buy a new graphics card, thank goodness.
Rhinox are running rampant around here, but I can't get anyone out of the Tiki Lodge long enough to do anything about it.
So we're not going to be spending too long on this. So the Gaming Pass donated $5 through Super Chat. You know, Toys for Bob has a great game when I'm actually considered to pay $80 to play it. And here's $5 to go to the computer. Thank you, Gaming Pass. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. I am over the moon with the support. Thank you. El Chavizi donated. First knock on the donation bar for for $10.01. Round myself up and declaring an odd-even war. Oh no. Not even war. Where's Cocky when you need him? Thank you guys. Thank you. Yes, this is going to go to repairing my tech to make sure that everything stays up to date. $10 to $10. We got a good start. Announced Spyro 4 already. So I was mentioning this earlier. Remember how Crash had a 25th anniversary celebration as well, and nothing came of it?
Be sure to keep your friend.
But there was a tease for Spyro, or a tease for Rumble in there. I'm just a little concerned about something similar happening with Spyro, where they do this big thing and people are expecting an announcement by next week, and they don't announce it, and everyone gets angry and disappointed. And it's kind of like, if we're going to get anything this year, it's going to be at the Game Awards. I very much doubt that, we would get a full-blown announcement. But that's not to say that we might not get a tease.
Take this egg. They were giving them away at the Tiki Lodge last night.
Right? But, in my opinion, 2024 is definitely going to be the year to be on the lookout. I think by end of 2024, we're going to know if there's a new project in development or not. And I think that's going to be a pretty solid bet. In my opinion.
Spyro, you're just in time. I saw 2 egg thieves run through this door. Well, actually, they paid me to guard their hideout, but that's irrelevant. I'll happily let you through the gate to chase them down for a small finder's fee.
Get lost, loser.
Very well, Spyro. It's up to you. If we both just hold hands and think happy thoughts, the thieves will decide to return the eggs themselves.
Okay. Tiamat Dragon 55 just donated $4.99 through Streamlabs. No odd. Also helping with new computer. Thank you. It's not going to be a completely new computer. Just 3 major parts. Is your computer Intel or Ryzen platform? It is a Intel with a NVIDIA GPU. I've always kind of just ran with Intel. I know AMD is doing really well right now. I just would like to see it do really well for a more consistent amount of time before I would jump over to an AMD computer. Right now, I don't want to pull the... I know some people have been saying that AMD has been better, but I don't want to pull the trigger quite yet. I'm personally nervous on that. I have an all AMD build. That's awesome. I've trusted Intel for so long when it comes to my video editing and stuff. So I'm a little nervous to dip my toes into it. But right now, even if I wanted to, I couldn't. Even if I wanted to go AMD, I couldn't. Because if I did, I would actually have to charge more because I would have to get a completely different cooling system, because the cooling system that I have is specified for Intel. It's got the brackets for Intel. Honestly, Obsolete Mule, I'm just going to say this. If people start freaking out because of Spyro 4 is not what I expected it to be, I'm just going to just stare at them square in the eyes and just, be like, shut up! We have been waiting forever! Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of really good things about Ryzen. AMD. I've been hearing a lot of really, really good things. Maybe my next build, if Ryzen is still the best by the time I do my next build, I'll switch over.
Hey, there goes another one. He was really fast. Maybe if I activate the supercharge, you'll be able to catch him.
I got myself a RTX 4070 Ti just like you. Awesome! Welcome to YouTube. Ryzen's the way to go. I might go Ryzen for my next build. I will say that. For my next build, I might go Ryzen. At the time, I'm gonna take a look to see how Ryzen works with editing and stuff, and see how all that works. Yeah, if anyone is negative about Spyro, I know that there's been some people, not that they can't say, oh, I don't like this aspect, or I don't like this aspect, but if people are like gonna like jump on the hate train immediately, I'm just gonna be like, nah, no, we ain't doing this. Yeah, you know, Nasty Nork being called ugly is not really valid to, you know, turn everybody into crystal. That's not really, you know, it's not really a, doesn't really make him a good guy. It'd be like if I ate someone's cookie and someone shot me because of it. It'd be like, no, that's not, it's not equivalent. But he stole my cookie. Yes, I get that, but that doesn't mean you get to shoot people because someone. I hope so too. Yeah, it wasn't cool, but a bit of an overreact. Yeah, a little bit of a. Yeah, okay, but you can bake more cookies. Don't want you to shoot me. Does my graphics card have issues with overheating? Not anymore, it don't. All right, Snappy. Bye. There's always a full cookie jar. Not, a lifetime of being bullied mixed with Peter from said bullying can make anyone snap and lash out. Sure, absolutely.
While I was gone, my friends brought...
And while that is true, it can make someone lash out. It doesn't make the action okay. You know, it still sucks. And it's bad. But the act of lashing out is also not good either, right? It's a everything is bad. They forced him to live in the garbage dump. But he liked it apparently. My graphics card was overheating. No, it was dying. The original trash man. Oh no, he didn't like being bullied. How was it dying? graphics card spin, graphics card no spin, graphics card no work. So why were you like being banished? Because he hated the dragons. And he didn't have to be around them anymore. And he didn't mind the stinky trash. He didn't mind it. And he called it Nasty's World. Now, that's...
If you want a quick summary of...
Yeah, he hated them because they thought he was ugly. Which, granted, definitely superficial by the dragons. 100% bad by the dragons. They shouldn't have acted like that. Hey! Thank you so much, King Gargantuous. I appreciate that. It's not much, but I know Spyro's proud of me. Well, if you don't need just Spyro to be proud of you, I'm thankful for you. Thank you for that. Thank you so much for the 440. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for the 440. I very much appreciate that. Probably for donating. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, this place is pretty cool. Yes, that's why I got the new graphics card, because the old graphics card was not working. And overheating. A dragon? You brought a dragon to Avalar? I hate dragons! Spyro versus Eclipsa, Queen of Darkness. I have no idea who that is. I don't know who Eclipsa is. What? I'm sorry, I don't know who that is. Does your 4070 overheat? No, it does not. But my processor is like blue screening my computer now while I'm editing, and I'm like, yeah, this is not cool. Spyro versus Death from Puss in Boots. What processor do I have? I have the Intel. It's either the 10890. I think it's the second highest chipset for my motherboard, and that's why I need a new motherboard, because in order for me to get a better processor, I need to, you know, get a new motherboard, because my motherboard can only support one more processor above the one I'm on right now. What that had overheating issues? It was a 1080 Ti. A 1080 Ti. And I have no problems with the Ti, the 1080. The 1080 did fantastic. I had a 1080 before, and then I upgraded. i7 or i9? I currently have an i9 10 core. The one I'm eyeing right now is an i9 24 core. And I'm like, yes! Yes! More cores! Give me more cores! Yes! Like, yes! More cores! More processing power! Yes! Alright. over here and here.
Oh, hi, Spyro. Some of my seal friends are trying to take down a Rhinoc fortress. I'm about to go lend a foot. I love the smell of singed Rhinoc in the morning.
How many watts is your PS? My power supply. I think it's What did we put in here? I remember us putting it in and laughing because of how obnoxiously large it was. I want to say between 1,000 and 1,200. But I remember us, hey, Pirate Novelist, how's it going? I remember installing it and laughing hysterically because of just how obnoxiously large it was. Yeah, mine might be a 1,200 too, I'm not sure. Well, now I can do that Spyro 4 video with, especially with my new tools. That is a possibility. And now with my new tools, I almost want to go back and re-record my, you know, my sorry, re-record my Aku Aku video, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna leave that alone.
On our beach, and we're going to blow it to smithereens.
That's...
We just need you to take out all the turrets for us. We're lighting the bomb now, so just make sure to stomp all those turrets before the fuse runs out, okay?
All right. Thank you so much, L. Jordan, for the $20. I appreciate that. Okay, so there's a strong possibility that Spyro 4 will be affected depending on how the negotiation goes. I'm seeing that the list has Activision, EA, Epic Games, Insomniac. Oh, boy. Well... What I'm wondering is that while that is a possibility, unless they already have the lines recorded, right? Super excited for Spyro Community Day. Hope you're well, CG. Stay wholesome. I always try to. Thank you so much, Sir Dentless, and I always appreciate your support. Thank you.
That blast. It's a good thing I kept this egg nice and safe in my pocket.
Let's pack it! Wolverine is probably going to get... Unless they come to a decision, right? Unless they come to a decision. Boom. Okay, set over here. Now, it depends. It could be that all the lines for Spyro 4 are already recorded, right? Because if all the lines are already recorded, then they wouldn't be affected by the strike, right? Go. Yeah, I'm a little bit shocked that Insomniac's on there and not Naughty Dog. What about a CD Projekt Red? And again, thank you so much, Eldron, for the $20 super chat. I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. But yeah, I'm shocked. I'm a little bit shocked.
Rhinoc has challenged us to a naval battle. Our speedboat versus his nuclear shark submarine. If we win, we'll get the dragon egg he's guarding. If we lose, we'll have to spend a month doing kitchen.
Oh, that's right. It would be just American based, right? So. Oh, hey.
Wow.
Hi.
There's someone outside lost in a U-Haul.
What?
There's someone outside lost in a U-Haul.
There's someone else. What do you mean lost in a U-Haul?
On the road. They're like, there's a U-Haul there and there's a van and they keep stopping to talk to each other. I'm like, get away! I'm like the old guy from the haunted house. Are you moving me?
No.
Okay. Hi, everybody.
Oh, what else over here? Just oh.
He's cute.
What he said? Do you want to take
That's
on Bruno?
Smelt, the seal. There's a whole bunch of seals.
He's adorable.
All right.
Okay, good luck.
He should be in a
Just
mine now.
remember, stay away from the sharp end.
Smelt. Isn't there a fish called a smelt?
I'm doing alright. I'm tired.
Mood.
Jonathan was like, he actually said thank you before you.
I mean,
That's how needy he was. He was like, thank you. I'm like, okay.
Jonathan, before you do, thank you.
So did they hear the screaming of the nails clipping?
No, that was during the countdown.
Okay. I had to clip the kids' nails because I didn't want the mom or dad here. You know, it's like the worst.
How was Hope? Oh, Hope's pretty good with it though.
No, not when it comes to her feet. It's
Oh.
always fine until we get to the feet. And then it's like, I'm gonna kick you. Why did you hurt me? And I'm like, you kicked as I went.
Yeah.
Why are you fighting Sharknado?
It's Pluto. It's a Rhinoc in a nuclear shark submarine.
You dragons must have a ton of
Where's
talent.
Dr. Evil?
I hope this egg was worth all the trouble.
I'm a shark for laser beams.
We got Jackie. All right.
Oh, the kiddos are doing fine. They're fine. And school is happening soon. And I can't wait. They can't wait though. They're super excited.
I can't wait for Hope to see it, and I can't wait for her first day and how tuckered out she's gonna be.
Oh, she's gonna be so tired.
She's gonna be like.
But I bet she's gonna tell us all about her.
She's gonna be like talking about all of her friends, and she's gonna be telling her about all these things, and then she's just gonna go, and then. That's how Hope goes to sleep. David eases into it. David eases into sleep. Hope is like, yeah, I'm so excited. I can't wait.
And did you watch that Bluey episode where Bingo's fruit bat? Or Bluey's fruit bat?
Yeah.
Bingo's.
Hope.
It's Hope.
Yeah, and then bang out. Get some nice chocolates for someone. Aw, thank you, Elena. That's very sweet of you. Thank you.
We filled the bar?
We good?
Whoa! I noticed I was like $15. Jeez. and I read the top and I was like, wait a minute, that's awesome.
Yeah, we're at Fix CGE's computer. We currently can buy 1/10 of a RAM stick.
That is 1/10 we didn't have to find ourselves.
Yes.
Little kids tiring themselves out makes it easier. Yes and no. There has to be an in-between. They get too tired, they just scream.
Yeah.
But if you hit that sweet spot.
Yes, I do have water coolant. Yes, my cooler is water coolant.
I used to have a dragon egg for you, but instead
I don't
used
want
it
to
to
be near
test our
food, I just want
ultra-high-speed
water.
superfluidity tunnel.
This is
The good news is that it
90%
made
water.
it to the end of the tunnel without a scratch. The bad news is that there's no way to get it back out now.
Okay.
Thank you. We are adorable.
The tunnel was
Thank you.
chock full of Rhinocs and floating mines. The only way to retrieve that egg is to defeat every single Rhinoc in the tunnel.
All right, now we gotta do the water tunnel. There we go.
I'm getting banter vibes.
Oh dear. You have to hit every single block to get the egg at the end.
Get all the eggs.
But yeah, that's the main collectible.
Have to defeat every single.
Yes, Sandy, I get you.
Why does Sandy not have southern accent? It's a thing that has to be done.
Sandy cheeks.
Is your nose also running?
A little.
School year's just starting.
I don't think it's sick.
Why don't you just spin like Crash does?
Yeah.
I'm just raging everybody.
Why don't you also breathe fire while you're underwater? Stupid or something?
Why'd you breathe ice?
This isn't Enter the Dragonfly.
The fire and ice thing that I played.
No, there was Enter the Dragonfly that had like elemental breaths.
It was like fire and ice.
This egg has surprisingly good fluid dynamic characteristics. From now on, all of our submarines will be egg-shaped.
Yes, that's why submarines are egg-shaped. Because they're...
Based off of dinosaur eggs. You know which one wasn't.
Oh gosh. I'm not sure what my water coolant is right now. I built that part of the computer back in 2021. This 2023. I can't remember what I had for breakfast this morning. So...
You had delicious eggs with grapes and toast.
Yeah, actually I forgot about that.
I know that because I made it.
Yeah, I know. And it was delicious and I loved it.
Thank you. I was like, hold up, you better remember.
I'm sorry, I
no,
just...
it's fine. We've had a really busy day. I was like, what did I have for breakfast? I had cereal.
Are you surreal?
No, Ham's supposed to... He doesn't like ham or salted meats. No.
I'm very selective on my meats in the morning because my stomach is like a...
He won't eat steak in the morning.
My stomach is a Karen. It's like, is that got like spice in it? I can't eat that in the morning. And I'm like, great. Yes, thank you, stomach.
So, like, I can eat steak and eggs, no problem.
Nope. You say steak and eggs, and to me that just sounds like steak and vomit. Just I can't do it. But as soon as I have breakfast,
It's like 12 o'clock though too. You'll do it.
Yeah, but if as soon as it's either 12 o'clock or after breakfast, sure, no problem. But my guts can't do it.
How many fans did your PC have?
I don't.
How
I
many
don't
people are viewing?
I was that joke came to mind too.
One brain.
One brain. One brain cell. No, but he will do this. He tries. He tries. He blows up bubbles. You see some of the bubbles rising, right? There's no bubbles, or a couple bubbles, and then...
At least you don't have air. It would be horrible.
100 fans present, yes. I'm not sure how many fans. I don't keep a... unfortunately, I don't keep a...
What you need to do when you rebuild your computer, you need to do a rebuilding video. Look at that.
You want to know?
Starring Tyler, who's crying over a computer that won't fit something.
Yeah, every single time there's always sizing issues. I always have...
Tyler's like, oh yeah, this is really easy, and then starts to cry.
And then gets mad because it's suddenly not easy. It's aggravating because there was one bolt that we forgot or something.
What is your biggest fan?
What is your biggest fan?
Me.
Yes. Yes.
Hello, everybody.
Isn't there a skill point here, or did I already hit it? There he is. So there's challenges that you can do in each game. So you can do like skill points. It's like, oh, skateboard the course record, flame all the trees, assemble
little extra
taquillas.
bits.
right? Just little like fun little bonus things. And I'm not sure why that one's a skill point, because it's just hitting that specific critter on this level. But it's like, okay, sure, I guess. Where is my mouse cursor? Where are you? There you are. Stop recording.
Let's head on over.
Hey!
Oh,
Chris, thank you so much for the $2. Hope you and the family are doing well, CG. We're here. We're doing good. We're all right.
we're tired.
We're very tired.
It's been a long day, and it's a long weekend. Gotta drive the long weekend traffic, but
Oh.
you know what I'm doing? I'm packing snacks.
Yay.
And I'll make peanut butter cookies.
Yay.
Does that sound better?
Yeah.
Start chewing peanut butter cookies.
Just start throwing cookies at me.
It's okay. We can save the weekend with cookies.
Every weekend saved with cookies.
Listen. There's never a sadness that breakfast food can't cure. But if there is,
The balloon's
cookies
all
can
ready,
fix
sir.
it.
Just jump on.
Breakfast food and cookies.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Time to go fight the first boss. Whee! First boss. I will make sure I will check that out in a bit, Blue Knight. I'll make sure I check that out.
Listen carefully, you stupid girl. I'm
my
only
leaf?
going to
Okay.
ask you one more time. Why haven't you
Don't
disposed
laugh.
of that
I don't want you
infernal
choking your grave.
dragon?
Thank you.
I've tried to scare him off, Your Highness.
Oh my gosh, it's
He's
the first
just
of
not
September.
afraid of anything.
Not afraid?
Yeah, I know.
Not afraid?
Listen,
Why
I've
have
been
I
going.
training
I
you all
feel like
these
it's August
years?
still.
Use some magic. Here's a
Isn't
spell.
this the dark one?
Whip up a monster
Yep.
and eliminate him.
Kill him?
I don't care what
It's
you
the
do,
hardest
you
boss in the
useless
game.
brat.
Yeah,
As
the
long as
boss
get
that
rid
you
of
fought.
him.
Oh, that's right.
Ironic that you pop in when we're about
The
to.
old time sake.
Sorry, damn it.
Adding to the
You can't keep
cookie
that
fun.
case up in here forever.
Aww,
You
thank
there,
you, Liam.
get
Thank
out
you.
of here. This is unacceptable.
You.
This is unacceptable. Thank you so much, Elena, for the $5. Adding to the cook fund, the cookie fund. Thank you.
Oh my.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. We like the cookie fund, and we appreciate the cookie fund. Look,
What the devil?
he's got little ears on still.
Why is he?
There, he was a bunny, and it turned him into that, and then
So Bunny and Dark.
yep, there you go. All right, here we go.
Oh, tears.
When I heard that Sorceress was
Dark
planning to
Soul time.
ambush you,
Here we
I
go.
got here as fast as I could. No worries though. This wussy green toad will be no match for the two of us.
All right.
He's cute while Spyro's in there. Oh my goodness, I need to get the kids dog Wait, I think. I don't know. It's been a long time. Oh my!
What?
Look how tough that was.
Wow, the Dark Souls boss. For those who don't know, there was a Kotaku interview where they turned around and said that Spyro this boss was like Dark Souls, and she couldn't beat him, and how she was like playing against him for hours, and or was it Eurogamer, Kotaku, one of them.
Eurogamer.
It might have been Eurogamer. And so I decided to do a funny little video where my wife, who is a gamer, but she's not like the.
I just had a baby
Yeah, she's not like a super hardcore game.
I don't play Dark Souls. I don't.
She plays the more chill, fun, cute games. The games that it's like, haha, this is cute makes me happy, right? And there's nothing wrong with that.
But I don't play Dark Souls.
Yeah, but you know, like Kirby. Yeah, Kirby's a good one. Kirby, Animal Crossing, right? Nintendo is basically. Yeah. And yeah, and so when they said that it was like Dark Souls, I was like, no, there's no way you're saying this is Dark Souls. There's no way. So finally, I was like, you know what? I have an idea. And I handed my wife, what we did was that she didn't play Spyro. And I handed my wife the controller for this game. I gave her 15 minutes to run around the home world just to get a feel for it, right? Just to get a feel for the controls. And then threw her against the boss. It took you what? What was it, like 9 minutes? 13 minutes or something like that? It was like
less than that.
It was less than that. You were just figuring out.
I'd like to say it was less than that, but I don't know.
You know, but yeah, it was your first time, and you're like, how? And then you're like, oh, that's how that works.
Yeah.
Hey, Venomous.
It's like, if you're a, I don't know what the word would be.
Coherent.
Oh, yes, but if you were a.
Sorry.
If you are somebody who is a game reviewer,
Yeah.
you should know that each boss goes by the 3s. Unless you're a random different boss, then normally it's 5s or something like that.
Well, especially the old classic games, right?
Old classic games, but Spyro goes along the rules of an old classic game. So it's all going to be by 3s, right?
3s or 5s, right?
3s or 5s or things like that. So you know that every level's going to get harder. But, I don't know, it just wasn't that hard.
Take a look here. So, do you see the text on the bottom of right there where it says Parvinder?
Yeah.
So that was the Easter egg where there was a kid that went on Reddit that said calling all dragonflies, and he was asking if there could be some way that his mother could be immortalized because his mother was dying of cancer, and she had bought him Spyro when he was a kid, and he didn't think that she was going to make it to Reignited's release. So he asked if it was possible for her to be immortalized in some way, and her name was Parvinder. And you can see here the signature is Parvinder, right? And on all of them here, there is some signature. You can see it very subtle on the bottom there, right?
Parvinder?
Parvinder, yeah.
All of them?
All of them. Parvinder. So 1, 2, on all the portraits, Parvinder, and here too, this one. Where is this one? And on the bottom, right there.
So sweet.
Yeah. Yeah, so, yeah.
I'm just gonna cry.
Yeah, I made a video about it a long time called Sweetest Easter Egg Ever. So, yeah, if you go back and take a look, it is there.
Okay, Dragon, you've managed to survive longer than
If you wanted to know, like, if you want to read the original post, I think it's on the Spyro Reddit, and I believe it was titled Calling All Dragonflies.
Tail it back home while you still can. I'm telling you this for your own
You
good,
good?
you know.
You good? Do you need a second?
It's really cute.
Oh, our camera froze.
Oh no!
Hold on. All right, we gotta do the thing.
Repair CG's computer. Does that also include camera?
No, not yet. So first things first is the computer. Camera is next, then Xbox. All right. Yep. Unplug it. Wait 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plug it back in. Highest. I don't know. I think I got. It's a 60. I'm not sure. I'm sorry. I've been saying that, it's kind of hard for me to keep track of, everything that my computer has,
But I think if people are super interested, especially if we raise up enough money for the new computer, we should definitely do a little video.
Maybe.
Do a little quick one and have just bleep out Tyler's guesses.
Yeah. I love Tyler like a brother. He's basically a brother to me, and whatever he's Dave. Whenever he's building a computer, especially whenever it's my computer, it's always excessive swearing.
Wasn't mine like super easy? Or was it? No, we had a problem with mine.
No, we had a problem with yours. Yes. And he's like, "Why do all your computers give me problems?" And I'm like, "I'm sorry."
Give him problems. I don't know why I like What's that? See, I can't help but feel horrible feelings every time I hear that jam sound.
Why?
Because I sucked at the stupid Game Boy one. It's the worst feeling ever. It was the Game Boy Advance one, and it was just horrible.
You didn't like it? A lot of people enjoyed. There was Season of Flame and Season of Ice.
I don't know. I was really young when I played it, I guess. I don't know. Maybe that or
Do you all know Spyro Jam 86? Spyro Jam was like the first, is like one of the OG Spyro YouTubers. Like, Spyro Jam has been around for a long time.
But I'm guessing someone's been around.
So like back when like YouTube was even in its like early days, there was like one Spyro YouTuber, and his name was Spyro Jam. And Spyro Jam, he's been around for a long time.
He must have been super happy when the Reignited got announced.
I think he was pretty hyped, yeah. I think he's moved on to other things, because I haven't seen too much content from him as of recent.
Hard for everybody, I guess.
But I mean, like, he was like during like, my dates might be wrong, so forgive me if they are. But he was like during the early days of like Smosh.
Oh my god.
Like when oh.
I remember that. I remember prank videos were happening.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was like the first viral trend. Like, hey, prank videos. I hate prank videos today though. They're like, huh, I dropped a brick on his head and sent him to the hospital. It's just a prank, bro.
And everyone's in on the prank, but they're like mutilating themselves with the prank. Like the boiled egg prank.
Yeah, that's
so
not...
like Anne, no. This is the worst bit. Anne Reed said, listen guys, if you boil an egg in a microwave, it'll explode on you if you touch it with a fork. So do you know what everyone's doing? The egg challenge, where they boil an egg, put it down, take a knife, and go to hit it, and go, oh, it hit me with an egg right to the face.
And it's just like...
And it's boiling hot.
It's like, why?
Oh my god.
Why are you doing this?
I don't understand. I would have never done that. I would have been like, okay, no problem, not gonna do that.
What happened to the old, you know, putting an elastic band under the nozzle of like the sink so that when you turn it on, it would spray you?
Oh, I remember that. We
Like,
used to do it all the time, and then we'd forget about it, and then someone would scream from the other end of the house and be like, yeah, I forgot about that prank.
Yeah, right. There's
Harmless
that.
pranks about getting like sprayed or something.
Haha, you got sprayed, right?
But now you see like this husband and wife prank people, and it just escalates, and you know it's fake.
Or I remember someone at my high school that thought it was a prank. So you've been into my high school when we were shooting some stuff. You remember the ramp?
Oh.
So there was a tech wing, and there was this big ramp, and it was like a big ramp. It was massive.
It's pretty like bad.
It was pretty
bad for anyone who's disabled.
Right. So like, well, no, it was great for people in wheelchairs and stuff, but it was this steep ramp, and it was large, and it was easily, what would you say, like in terms of length, like probably about 80 feet.
I would say so, yeah.
About 80 feet, about 80 feet
like
long.
a
Is a big
steep incline of going up a hill.
Yeah.
To the top.
So somebody thought, they were like, hey, you want to be a hilarious prank? Let's pour olive oil all the way down the ramp and on all the handles.
You can't get that off.
A staff member cracked their wrist and had to go to the hospital.
Oh.
Like, it's just a prank, bro. And it was just
you
like,
apologize and then never do anything like that again.
it's like, it's just a prank. It's like, I know.
Okay, I'm just like, I know you get 100% if you don't get it all. Matt.
Right, it's like, wow, that's not a prank. That's not, no. Where'd you get those from? I made them.
The game cover wallpaper. Oh, people like them. That's so awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Not that people don't like them. Oh my gosh, my brain. I meant like people are really excited.
Yeah, the ice bucket challenge was it ALS? The ice bucket challenge?
Yeah, there's ALS or any of the other ones because there's a bunch of different muscular dystrophies.
Haha, I was right. ALS. Yeah, that's what opposite Neil said.
yeah, ALS, and then there's the SMA as well. So it's all kind of muscular dystrophy thing, and I did that with my friends.
See, like I would like, you know.
But that's spreading awareness and doing silly videos, and then telling people to do them.
The Ice Bucket Challenge was 9 years ago. Destructive Vixen just donated $25.
Thank you so much.
Hello, hi. Yes, 25. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. That helps a lot. Thank you. We now are at $40 to fixing my broken computer.
Woohoo.
Yeah. All right.
Ringing a doorbell and running away. I think isn't that called,
Public disturbance? Oh.
No. There's a thing that we used to do. It's called something in ditch.
Ding Dong Ditch?
Yeah. We wanted to do it with our neighbor, and they said, yeah, I've already done it. I don't want to do it anymore. So we never did it.
Yeah, Ding Dong Ditch.
But you used to find the crankiest person to do it to. You didn't just do it to anybody.
Yeah, you had
You'd
to find
like,
the old cranky fart.
The crankiest person in the neighborhood, and then just ring their doorbell like 8 times, and then run as fast as you
Man, I'm struggling to get a single multi. To get the single multi KO, try using Jump Crate, Ripperoo, and anyone with like anything explosive. Yeah, seriously, it's like, let's do a speed run to see how fast I can get into a lawsuit. It's funny, do it for the clicks. It was like the one guy that crashed his plane in the Nevada mountains with a GoPro on it. To
Wait, he didn't personal plane.
So he had a personal plane, and what he did was he was a parachute skydiver. So he flew it up into the mountains, flew it nice and high, angled it, set up a GoPro on it, and then jumped out of it.
No.
Parachuted down with the GoPro still going and crashed it.
He got charged, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, I hope he got fined, everything. Because here's the thing. We're paying so much for the environment in Texas. And then this dude is taking his personal plane and crashing to the side of a mountain for views.
Here.
The internet is ruining us.
There's more than just that. Think about this. First off, what if it hit another plane?
What if it hit a person or a village?
Hit a person. What if someone was like camping?
Oh.
What if it hit an electrical power line?
What if it hit volcano?
There's like 8,000 like.
What if it set a forest fire?
What if it set a forest fire? I think it was in Arizona.
Yeah, he took control. Wait, it was in Arizona? There is so many endangered lizards and
Yeah.
wildcrats.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of just things that's just like, yeah, this is capital D dumb. Why would you do this?
It's the people who set the forest on fire for baby gender reveal thing.
How did you make the Spyro wallpaper? Photoshop.
Yes. Really cool. What's the Photoshop?
My good friend Spyro. The sorceress caught this
Just-
naughty bird letting off
There's
rockets in her
tools to
fireworks
expand
factory,
it.
But
Oh,
I'm
okay.
willing
Yeah.
to release him into your custody, provided you pay his outstanding fine.
I hate him. He's so dumb.
Look how angry Sergeant Bird is.
Sergeant Bird is like, I'm going to get you.
Oh yeah.
I've studied in the war for this. He's right. He's like, his hands are on the game.
Yep.
You think he's pining for the fjords?
Here.
Oh no, he's pining for your head.
Here.
Wait.
Just watch.
Oh.
My good friend Spyro. Ha ha! What a sucker! That is, it's a far, far better thing you do today, Spyro, than you have ever done. And, well, so forth, etc. You get the idea.
Sergeant Bird, 90068. Awaiting orders, sir.
I think you'll have to find your commanding officer for that. Hey, what are those things?
These are the latest military hardware. BBX-9 rocket launchers, state of the art.
So why didn't you use them to escape?
Because I have limited ammo, and I wanted to conserve it for this.
Oh, yes.
Say, where'd you come from? I thought dragons had all been dead for 1,000 years or something.
Well, the rumors of our extinction were slightly exaggerated. We just wanted a little peace and quiet.
Well, if it's peace and quiet you want, you should stay clear of my homeworld for a bit. I reckon I'll be blowing up Rhinox for weeks. Cheerio!
Okay, the slightly exaggerated bit had me laughing about that meme you made. My death was greatly exaggerated.
Yeah, my death was greatly exaggerated.
I love that.
No, it's the abdominal snowman. He's got a sweet six-pack.
What?
You know, the abominable snowman? The abdominal snowman.
I don't understand what's a pun.
No, it's just a joke. It's just a pun.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's just a pun.
I
like,
thought I was referring to something. I'm like, what did I
Let's
miss?
see here. Mine is just saying, no, it's the abdominal snowman. He has a sweet six-pack.
I love it. Okay.
I am the hummingbird.
Sent you a message,
They must be
CG.
in
Okay, give me
physical
1 second.
condition if we're going to take on the
Oh,
sorcerers.
Z. What?
The fades.
Why is it?
Okay, so first off, hold on.
Why are you sending this?
So
I'd like
this
the
is coming.
P-car back,
so,
please.
So this is the upcoming Mario Wonder game. It's brand new.
That's real?
That's real.
That's not a horrific photoshopping
No,
monster?
no. This is in the upcoming.
Yoshi looks so sad.
Yoshi is
Burn it with
so
fire. I
uncomfortable. Look at his face. He's just like, ah, ah, ah.
He's an elephant. Why is his like nose and
Nope.
I shaved it with my leg.
Thank you. He's just like, ah,
This is horrible.
ah. Yoshi's just like, ah. I signed up for a plumber, not an elephant.
Tortured Yoshi Pizza.
Is this real? Apparently, yes. Yes, it is. And there goes his back and everything else. I love this.
So, the situation is this.
Yesterday at 1845 hours, the Rhinox invaded. We defended as best as we could, sir. But with your leadership, we couldn't put up an effective resistance. By 1900 hours, the rest of the squad was captured and the Rhinox had complete control of the base.
How long was that?
That's 15 minutes.
Oh gosh.
That's it. 15 minutes. That's all they could last without Sergeant Bird.
Oh goodness.
15 minutes.
Limited ammo for this. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
I could never collect enough gems for my bag, so I was stuck. I'm probably also doing it backwards.
Probably. You're also probably young.
Well, I always, until like this day, like I'll just wander off and not listen to instructions, and then end up doing the game backwards. Be like, why am I suffering? And then go to the start and be like, why is this so boring and easy? Yep, I did that with Pokemon. I was like,
Yeah, she grinds her. She'll grind like 2 Pokemon.
Thank you, Sam.
Sometimes even just 1. And then she's like, yeah, I'm at the 2nd badge. I'm like, okay, why don't you level up your other Pokemon? They're like level 17 and 16. You're like, yeah, but I like this Pokemon. Pulls out like level 58 on the 3rd or 2nd badge. I'm like, honey, that thing's ready for the Elite Four. How much have you been grinding?
Well, every single time you get into a fight, I have to fight.
Yeah, she would fight everything.
I don't really run.
She wouldn't run,
It's not the name
and
of the
she would
game.
just wander in circles and see what things do, and spend hours doing it and be fine with it, and that's perfectly okay.
I go into the harder bits and really have a hard time with my level below, and I have to grind to be able to defeat the boss in that realm. I'm like, geez, this game's really hard. Oh, man. And then realize I'm doing a gym that I shouldn't be doing until I defeat like 3 other ones.
Yeah. Yeah, like, man, it was just like just Brutus beefcake.
The moment I got something.
Like I'm sitting there and all my Pokemon are like level 28. You know, they're all like level 28, level 30, and you know, they're all at their second form. Meanwhile, she's got... I saw your message, Clipper. When I finish this level, I will make sure to pull it up.
So, the Rhinox had blocked the way out of this next
And
cave
then
with a security
she's just
door,
got one
and
Brutus
I don't think you'll be able to
beefcake.
blast your way through this one. I recommend you land on the weights and carry them to the
My
pressure-sensitive
Brutus beefcake.
security switches on either side of the
I
door.
love 'em.
When in position,
That's
press
my
the
next
charge
Pokemon
button
name.
to drop
Brutus
the weight.
Beefcake.
Brutus Beefcake. BB.
BB.
My BB.
Brutus. Yes, that's the joke. So they're all hummingbirds, and they're all French for some reason.
Because the French suck at war.
That's probably another reference too.
I don't know. I watched Flushed Away recently.
Do what we do best. We surrender.
No, you idiots. We fight. Oh, yeah, it's okay. It was just so full of adult humor. My kids couldn't enjoy it. I was like laughing. But Flushed Away had me scared that like rats could come over the door. I was paranoid for a while.
Trying to remember what I was told that I got anxiety from, I think, Rugrats, because there was an episode about the bathtub.
Oh yeah, about getting over his fear of the bathtub.
Yeah, that was I remember.
So you gotta fear the bathtub due to Chucky getting over his fear of the bathtub.
Correct. I remember the Aristocrats had a scene that terrified me as a kid for some reason. The Aristocats, it was the frog scene.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I don't know what it was. So when I was a kid, that scene of in the Aristocats with the frog, for some reason, I don't know what it was, it terrified me. Like I would always like hide.
Oh no.
But you don't have to do that.
Yeah, I know. I can't do that stuff.
Flushed Away is underrated AF.
It is. I remember watching it as a kid and be like, this is dumb. And then as an adult, I'm like, this is the best thing ever. I thought for the longest time that his name was, what do they call him? Maleficent, innocent bystander. And they call him innocent bystander the whole time. And I didn't understand why it was so funny. I thought that's just what was his name. But he said, I'm just an innocent bystander. And that's what they called him the whole time, was Maleficent bystander or something. And I didn't get it until I watched it later.
Yeah, like I look back and I'm trying to think of like the things I was terrified as a kid, and I was terrified of that frog from the Aristocats. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was like even thinking about it gives me a little like chill off my arms. But I think the scariest. You good?
Yeah, sure.
I think the scariest movie that I saw when I was a kid that still would probably disturb me today if I saw it was The Brothers Grimm. The Brothers Grimm. It was this. It was this. It had this scene that literally terrified me as a kid. It wasn't an animation. It was live action. It was like a horror, but some people call it like a partial comedy as well.
Oh, weird.
I accidentally watched it probably when I was like 10, maybe 9. It was that movie scared me to my core. I had nightmares after nightmares about it. It was awful. It was like that terrifying. The horse. Yeah. See, she just said the horse. The horse.
I don't know what you're talking about, though. I don't think I've ever seen it.
To even describe it is disturbing. So, if I remember correctly,
my phone's dead, so I want to look up on yours.
You're, well, okay, don't show it to me because
okay,
it's,
is it that bad?
the horse scene is terrifying, The Brothers Grimm horse scene. It is really scary.
Okay, did someone eat that?
No, it was a joke. I was looking up a joke, and the joke didn't land. So I was like, okay, never mind.
No, I'm just like up on Google. It says styrofoam edible. I'm
Yes.
like, did one of the kids eat styrofoam? Thanks as a parent. Anyway, Brothers Grimm.
I don't remember the gingerbread kid, but I just remember the Brothers Grimm horse scene.
Mission accomplished.
Terrified
It's
me.
great to have you back, sir.
Oh, it looks familiar.
Yeah, 2005, so I would have been 10. I would have been 10. Just yeah. I mean, I don't want you to have nightmares tonight, so I mean.
Yeah, I'm just looking for it, but I'm not gonna watch it.
Well, no, it's a sequence. Yeah, there's a horse that swallows a girl whole.
Okay.
With spider webs.
Ew.
Yeah.
But it's like an actual live action horse.
Yeah.
Why would they do that? So kids are scared of horses.
It wasn't like a kids movie.
Ew! And then his like.
Yeah.
Why did you watch that? Who was not watching you?
No, it was. I think my sister was watching it.
Ew.
It was terrifying. Yeah, traumatizing horse scenes, never-ending story. Yeah, that's one that got people. Right?
What?
The never-ending story. The horse.
I've only seen the ending of the never-ending story about 4 times because when we did watch TV, it was on the Sundays we'd stay home and we'd just get the bunny ears with the hanger set up.
Yeah.
And that was the only time we just watched the never-ending story, the ending. And then there was this weird story that played on Sundays about this kid that gets advice from his drawing. It's like his conscience or whatever. Okay.
Does he have like a superhero outfit on?
He might, and he draws him, and he's animated.
Oh.
You know the one I'm talking about.
Is it live action or is it completely animated?
Oh, live action and animated. So like the little cartoons animated.
Then it might be not what I'm thinking of. What is it?
I don't know if anyone's ever seen it. Like it's like really this weird show about.
The Ring, Neverending Story, and Brothers Grimm. Every horse scene scared the mess out of me. Yeah, it was that horse scene. That was just my feet on the plastic. Yeah, but that was a scary scene. That was like legitimately scary. Like that was. Hi, Topaz Blaze. I haven't seen Roger Rabbit in a long time, so I don't remember it.
Harold and the Purple Crayon. No. Yeah, but it was all about like, I guess, guiding a team. And it was just like this weirdest thing that was said on the waves, the free waves.
The free waves. Free waves.
Kids will never understand.
The brave little toaster. Jeez.
I've never seen that one, thank goodness. Apparently it's horrible.
Yeah, there's a scene that's literally like, you know, like machines getting crushed at like a compactor, and they're all like screaming for help.
Here's my thing. I was watching my kids and my nieces and nephews, my niece and my nephew. And I was like, you know what? We haven't watched on Disney Plus. We haven't watched The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Yeah, Hunchback.
All I remember is him ringing the bells, and there was a couple scary scenes, but it wasn't that bad. Open up to chasing these poor gypsies down the road, and like he throws her against the steps, and you just watch this lady D.I.E. right on the steps. There's no cutaway. They just throw her on, and she's gone. And I'm like, turn it off! Turn it off! It's not like they cut Like in Tarzan, you can get it because of the shadow. No, you just watch her, and she's gone, and you just stare at her lifeless body. So I'm like, these are little kids, and I'm scarring them.
Could you imagine just like sitting there and just being like pitching the script? So what happens to her? She dies. Oh, is it off camera? No.
You watch
we
the
watch
whole thing, and then he holds the baby over the freaking well, and I'm like, turn off. Like, there's no assumptions. There is no little kids not getting it, adults getting it. It's just all on there. Yeah. And I was like, my kids are never watching this until they're maybe 14.
It's like, this is just sad.
My favorite meme though, I think, is you are ugly, I am ugly.
The TikTok. You are ugly, I am ugly. You are deformed, I am deformed.
You are deformed, I am deformed.
Yeah, that means pretty. And he doesn't get the girl at the end, and it's just like
the most depressing thing of just be happy for who you are. You'll never amount to much except for someone who rings the bells at a thing, and you can't get the girl you love because you're not a hot blonde guy. It was just all around depressing
yeah.
and sad.
You will never find love because you're ugly. And even though the girl you found nice, she will never love you like the way you love her.
And
It's like,
she does
yes.
like you, but not in that way. Because you're just too ugly. It's like, it's so sad. And it's just like, this didn't have to be made. The music is great. It's horrifying.
Hellfire
like,
grows higher. It's like,
it's great,
okay.
but it's horrible. It's the ultimate sad friend zone. It's like, know your place, ugly. It's like, it did not have to be made.
Know your place, fool.
Exactly. It's just like so horrible. Not for children. It's like rated PG because it's a little scary. And I'm like, it is not a little scary. It's horrible. The Shining. Ooh.
I still love the, are you sure this is sanitary? It seems questionable to me. That's one of my favorite lines from Tarzan. Baby Tantor. Alright, we're gonna go to Q&R. I know it's a little bit early, but
We've had a long day.
yeah, we've had a long day. So if you guys want to, if you guys got any questions you want to ask, we'll be open for 15 minutes, and we will try our best to answer as many questions as possible. We will try. Oh yeah, Last Wish I feel like would be really scary for kids, like young kids.
Oh yeah, we don't watch. I watched The Last Wish, but not our kids, not until they're like way older.
Yeah.
Double digits.
Instagram has a Reignited trilogy version of the Spyro 1 theme. Actually, we can hear it now because it is officially on Spotify now. So,
so you've been listening to it all?
Well, this was unreleased until now. So
You already had this.
no, we had Stuart Copeland's original.
Oh, this is the Reignited.
This is the Reignited. Just play a couple seconds of it. So yeah, so if you want to go check that out, you can.
I mean, he's playing the game, right? So.
Well, no, that track is unreleased.
Oh.
Yeah, no one's heard that track. That's new.
Woohoo!
So, okay.
Why is it new?
Because the Spyro didn't have the intros because it's all 3 games in one. But in the first individual games, it was they would have an intro and they had the music. But Reignited didn't have that. We had Tiger Train, which was a completely remade track from the ground up for all 3 games in one. But they made a Spyro 1 main theme as well.
That's cool. Do you remember the first time that you pressed a button on a game controller? It was a Game Boy, and it was by Oil Lamp, and it was Mario.
That's pretty descriptive.
It's my grandmother's.
Um.
Wait, no, it may have been Tetris. I may have lied.
All right, okay, one second here.
But that's the one I remember it.
There's some questions. Dear Sparks impression. There you go. Okay, yeah, where do I show you fan art? Because I want to make a One Piece Jolly Roger review, if that's okay. I mean, sure, go ahead.
What's Jolly Roger?
Jolly Roger is a pirate.
Cool.
But I'm sure there's more to it than because I know One Piece is a gigantic manga/anime. The best place would be either Twitter DMs or Discord, which, speaking of, I know Clipper sent me something that I said I would look at, and I'm going to look at now. And Discord, can you wake up?
Haha.
Oh, no! Oh, no! Back to the Mario Wonder bit. Thank you, Clipper. Thank you. That is 11 out of 10.
That is 11 out of 10.
That is so funny. That they updated the Spyro YouTube channel. So I think they updated all of their socials, which is super awesome. So if we go Spyro the Dragon, I'm sure the channel will pop up right away. No, it doesn't. Of course it doesn't.
You.
Well, because I am
you.
I am you and you.
Scroll up and just hit account.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that.
Thank you.
Filters.
Thank you for changing.
Channel.
Why did they change things?
There we go. So yeah, they updated the logo, and they added a map too. Interesting.
A map?
Like this map thing here, they didn't have that before. That's a different background. Cool. Why is there a fly bouncing off my arm? Leave me alone. Hey, Mojo Pop donated $20 through Streamlabs. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is very sweet of you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Mojo Pop. We now have $60 in treasure. Or is it? If you have Netflix, would you give the One Piece live action a fat chance? I'm always open to binging new things. So,
One Piece live act. What is that?
So there's an anime called One Piece. That's an anime based off of pirates.
But it's live action.
But it's being transitioned to live action. Yes.
And I will say this. The Goku live action one has let me down.
Really? Dragon Ball Evolution?
I don't even
really? You think you really?
It. Yeah. I think didn't you make me skip through it?
Oh, we skimmed through it really quick.
It's 10 out of 10, I promise you. Okay, listen here.
I think
next Tuesday is date night. It's day night.
Hey, thank you so much, Elena. Say hi to your vintage plushies. They'll be on their way home next Friday stream at the latest. They're excited to get home to you. Yay! So I promised that if we filled the bar, that we would go open a PO box. It's been too long.
Oh, we filled it?
Yeah, we filled the bar, right?
So let's go get a PO box.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Where?
Kids are at school. I can do things.
Yes.
Do you know how hard it is to go grocery shopping with 3 kids?
Yes.
It's
yes.
There's not enough cart space. Everyone's like, don't put your kid in the cart. I'm sorry, ma'am. You want them to get run over? The oldest is 5. His brain left his head.
Have you watched Nacho Libre before, CG? Yes, I have. And Nacho Libre has... I forget the rest of the whole movie, but there's one scene that I will never forget, ever, and it's when he throws the corn cob into the guy's eye. I will... Did you...
I was told it was the best movie ever, and I watched it. I'm like, I hate this whole thing. This is dumb.
But
hardly anyone talks. There's a lot of these pauses with like the crickets and then the ambience, and I hated it. It was so awkward.
But that corn scene is like legendary. He throws it, and it just cuts.
Oh, please watch Dragon Ball Evolution. But I promise you'll only get through 15 minutes before you scream in anime rage.
It looks awful. It looks awful. It's awful. It's terrible. It's
What
all
is
just
awful?
terrible. The Dragon Ball Evolution.
What do you mean it looks awful? We skimmed through the whole movie so you could tell me how horrible it was.
Yes.
It was the worst time.
Yeah, she was angry the whole time.
And
She was
to
mad.
make it better, we restarted Dragon Ball Super.
And then I showed her the Kamehameha scene.
And I honestly wanted to fall into a pit of snakes. See, I didn't used to like Dragon Ball. Like, I've seen a couple of things and I was like, oh, this is weird. And then I went to your house. I first met you. And we started binge watching it.
Oh.
It was really awesome.
I don't recommend the film Nope. It was 2 hours of nothing. There's some movies like that where it's just like you just sit there.
They call it airbending, the movie, which is... Okay, I've actually watched the Avatar, the Last Airbender, the live action, and I was like, I don't like this. And then I watched a cartoon, like the animated version. I'm like, this is awesome.
Hey, this is actually really good. If you guys want to know, by the way, Spyro is currently trending on Twitter. But we are waiting for the Spyro Community Day. Spyro Community Day is going to be...
I am making a cake. It's not going to be a...
Oh, I just cooked garlic bread only to find out it was moldy after I took it out of the oven.
Ooh!
Oh, super irritated.
And you know the moment you get it... Oh, I'm really sorry. If you have any other bread, just mix garlic powder and butter, and you can spread it on, and it's only a little bit good, and then you can feel a little bit okay.
It was new to... Oh.
Oh, no.
Has Justin Chatwin done anything since Dragon Ball Evolution?
Was that the guy who played Goku?
Yeah.
I think he's done things. I don't know if he started anything main. I feel like that was a horrible thing. Oh, yeah. Don't make yourself sit through that. Just watch Dragon Ball Super and laugh as the jokes just... Ugh. I love Dragon Ball Super. Wait, but listen though. Isn't Dragon Ball Super the reason why we have that? Isn't the evolution the reason why we have Dragon Ball Super? So we should actually thank it.
Yeah, there was a long video that explained that the reason why we got Super is because evolution sucked so bad, and Akira Toriyama was livid, and so he basically, it bothered him so much that he eventually wanted to show that, you know, Dragon Ball can still be cool, and so he started Super.
What could be a good bakery for... It was deleted. Well, sorry. Yeah, real life example that life isn't fair. No, he's crying over moldy bread.
Life's not fair.
We went and got like a kid's meal at Wendy's and got milk.
And there was chunky milk.
Poor
and
David. I
like,
didn't realize it said like September 9th on the bottle. So I opened it up. I gave it to him. I didn't think about it. And he's like, Mom, why is my milk sour and chunky? And I'm like, oh, spit it out!
Why is my milk sour and chunky? Oh, poor buddy.
And I immediately knew what was happening, and I was like, oh no. So, yeah.
It's like, no. Yeah, by the way, again, for those who don't know, the official Spyro account literally retweeted with "Let the countdown begin. Spyro Community Day, Spyroversary."
Awesome.
Right, and what I wonder if they read through the entire post, because in the post I mentioned we are aiming to get Spyro to trend across social media. So make sure you're posting with hashtags like Spyro, Spyro Community Day, Spyro Art, Spyro 4, etc. And
did they do that?
And then we go back and let the countdown begin.
Spyro Community Day, Spyro Berserk.
So it's kind of just like
you missed some, but
like,
I think that if they did anything like that, it would freak a lot of people out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Oh.
It's just.
They gotta be secrety.
It's pretty interesting.
Just all caps in the comments is great.
Yeah, it's just nothing but all caps, everything. And then when you go through and look, they're retweeting stuff. It's reposted. That's right. It's not retweet anymore. It's repost.
What is this, Tumblr?
Yeah, seriously. So then they're like, take me here. Kicking off our special Spyroversary month with an extra special celebration. Shout out to the Spyro community for hitting this huge milestone. Woo-hoo! 10 million units sold through globally. That is an obnoxious number. That is absolutely amazing. React. Icky reposting. Icky. Yeah.
Here, I'm still clicking the retweets.
Yeah, it's still going to be Twitter retweets and everything. So that was super awesome. And
I'm thinking about doing a couple bakes, like maybe scones. Like purple scones.
If you go to likes to look, they're liking people's tattoos. Someone made a wallpaper.
That's so cute. I love it.
Right, made a cute little wallpaper, right? And then I'm going to be streaming tonight, but it's going to be close to 7:38. See you there as we talk about the Spyroversary. And it was me that they retweeted. I was just like,
well, if you're watching, hi.
Yeah, if you're watching.
We've had a day.
We've had a day. Please.
Wait, your gushers?
No,
wait,
that was
go back down.
That was old. That was July 7th. No.
I just had a beautiful idea for my cake. Thank you.
Oh.
Yep. I'm gonna cheat. Listen here.
A treasure trove of gushers.
Oh yeah. Also, gushers do not taste like when I was a kid. I was like, oh, these are delicious. I can eat a whole box. As an adult, I'm like, bleh. It's based with gross goo.
It's so.
I hate that I'm an adult now. I can't enjoy this. I thought, I'll be an adult. I can just buy 10 fruit gushers and have no consequences.
There were consequences.
I haven't done it yet. I say yet.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We'll be back next week. Next week is Spyro Community Day. Hopefully, if I can get things done, I'm going to try to get that 100 Spyro Facts video done. It's going to be a very, 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 very long week.
But it's going to be a fun week with baked goods.
So, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. And we'll see you guys in the next video and our live stream. Time for the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7.
It's gonna wait. I'm tired. There we go. I did it.
Did you really look at your hands?
Listen. It's been a day. Goodbye. Have a great